Hey everybody, it's Tim from Tabletop Audio, and I'm really excited to release my latest SoundPad called Steampunk. A lot of you guys have been requesting this for a long time, and it's been in the back of my brain, and I've been creating a sound here and there and figuring out how they work with each other, and anyway, it all kind of came together over the last couple weeks, and I feel like I got the collection that I was looking for. It's the largest SoundPad that I've done to date. It's 40 sounds. It's got 4 tones. It's got 3 musical tracks, a ton of machine noises and event sounds for creating environments and spaces and locations and machines. So we're listening to 3 sounds right now: a dark hum, a furnace, and some watch ticking. And I thought I would just go through a couple of the scenes that I had saved. If you haven't watched my scene, any of my other videos, you basically just select some looping background sounds and then hit save scene, and you can call it whatever you like and they will appear up here, and they're essentially macros. So here's one called, appropriately, Airship. You can't really have a steampunk story without an airship. This is a really fun one because it's basically a machine sound that you just add wind and propeller to. So any machine that you create, let's just add some random machines. You add a propeller and the wind, and it's instant airship. So that's a lot of fun. Antiquarian is a kind of a quiet track, scene rather, comprised of bells music, which I composed for this. A bookshop, which is a sound that I made also for this. It was just quills, and let me just turn off the music. You can kind of get a sense of what bookshop is. Nice and quiet. Lots of stuff can be added on top of it. In fact, you can turn this into a mad scientist lab very quickly with the scanner and the people come and go. Add the rain back. Add some. This is more music that I composed based on an Angelo Badalamenti piece. Factory. I think this is a nice dark location. On top of these, you can add all kinds of stuff. You can put in there's some dial turns. Any one of these times 4 pieces, sounds rather, means that there are 4. So every time you click it, you get slightly different versions of the similar thing. Switches. There's 2 switches in this one. Hatches. I've got a tone on this one. Tones are these kind of musical elements that you can use and layer to kind of create different moods. You can use them on top of each other. You can use single tones, combinations. Try different volumes with different combinations. Try them all. Vox is kind of this choral phrase that I liked for adding kind of different type of mood. Or you can just kind of create these wacky big machines. And street is a lovely. Oh, this accordion music. I found this public domain 78 RPM Italian recording from 1924, and I cleaned up just, and it was very, very scratchy and poppy, and I decided I wanted to leave some of that, so I cleaned it a bit and found this loop. I think it's a great vibe for the street. It's a horse buggy that you can, this is like more of a POV horse buggy. And then, steampunk, so you just add servos to the horse buggy. Why not? Some switches, watch sounds on everything, really. So that's it. It's 40 sounds, 4 tones, 3 musical tracks, tons of elements for you to add to your creations. If you are able to, please come and visit me on Patreon and support what I do if you like it. I've got, this is these, oh my gosh, is this the 17th SoundPad I've created? And all of these sounds will eventually be added to the custom SoundPad, so you can mix it and match. I think these are going to sound great with things in the dungeon. You know, you can make like a clockwork dungeon, or, I mean, anything. You could steampunkify any one of the other SoundPads with this one, and when it's added to the custom SoundPad. So, thank you so much for watching. This was fun to make, and I will see you guys soon.